of live day trading NASDAQ futures. Today I'm on top step with my 50K accounts combines. If we have a quick look here, so today I'm trading these 5 top step combines. This is also day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is day 12. Today's day 12 of PJ Trades Challenge 1 trade a day for 21 days. Yesterday we come off the back of a decent dub, about 2% of the challenge or of the account. So we're about overall 4% up for the challenge. We're about 3%, 2 more percent off from passing all these combines. And yeah, we're still running with the same combines of the start of the month. Now today's trade, we are looking at a pro trend continuation on the 15-minute sort of time frame. So as you can see here, if we have a look just here at an overall higher time frame structure, 15-minute time frame here, we can see that it's bullish, break a structure, all-time highs. Internally, within the most recent range here, it was bullish until there was an internal break here. It's come down bearish, okay, and now there's been an internal change of character. In the middle here, just a bullish signal up, okay. So I've mapped out the internal protected low here, okay. I've mapped out the internal change of character, and then I've mapped out the protected low from the Asia session start here. Now, actually, I wanted to take a long off of this point of interest here, this demand point of interest, after there was a decent price, like a sweep, and then a re-entry. So price has done the initial sweep, not necessarily into the area. Usually I want to see it into the area. And then this one was a bit of a deeper one, but didn't really come into the point of interest that I marked up on the 15-minute. So if we have a look here, this 15-minute point of interest here that I've marked up is just the bottom candle, the last, down candle. If I highlight the entire doji here, then yes, I guess it did tap into it. But I'm selecting about the body open and the bottom wick. So look, honestly, I could have missed the long. The long could have been the entry right now, but I'm sort of waiting for a better re-entry. Honestly, I really don't know whether I should maybe just take the long now, realistically, because I want to be able to cover a bit more. I do want to see it to tap in this area a bit more, but I don't know. It's a hard one, chat. It is sort of failing down here, but I think I might just do it. All right, I might shoot for it.
Order filled.
Okay, 10 micros. And then we'll have a look at how price reacts a bit later. I want to be able to cover the protected low there. So, okay, now the price immediately starts to come down a little bit further. So there was the initial sweep, as we can see here. I might do a small
order filled.
3 more micros right there. And so the risk I'm accepting on this trade here is $700, which is about 1.5% of the challenge. And I'm aiming for, not up there, geez Louise, probably like a, maybe even an internal protected high right here. This 1 minute internal protected high is a potential. Okay, now we've actually swept into it. Definitely could have waited for that a little bit more, maybe. So this is the Asia low. We could definitely see a deeper sweep into the actual Asia low. I might have jumped the gun here. I will just wait. I might do one more, maybe. One more micro. We'll see how this candle plays out. I do see this wick. There's only 8 seconds left on this candle. So if the wick is quite generous, then I might enter, but if it's still heavy, yeah, okay, so it's still heavy, still pushing down pretty strong. I would like to see, if we have a look at the 15-minute, okay, 10 minutes left on this candle closure. We are now heavily sweeping into the demand point of interest, okay, which is good. Okay, this is a really good, I might just buy one
order
there,
filled.
buy one
order
more,
filled.
buy one
order
more.
filled.
And let's just see. I want to keep this stop loss just outside. Let me see how many points. Maybe 5. Usually I do 8. So this, okay. I think that's pretty much it, I guess. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right, chat. Well, That's the limit of my stop loss. So I'm drawing it down here. Oh my gosh, we just might be blowing out the water here today, chat. Yeah, we might just be blowing out the water right here, chat. So this could have been, I guess, classified as a deeper sweep. I don't know if this protected low will hold. This is the Asia low that just got swept now. Okay, that was the Asia low. It's completely been swept. Blew past the point of interest, demand point of interest that I was seeking. Okay. Blew past it. I'm not too sure whether it can hold. I think I can do maybe one more micro. I actually don't even know. No, I don't think so. It's just going to blow me out here potentially. Which is okay.
Order filled.
Yeah. That's right, chat. That's my one trade of the day. Lessons, maybe, look, I mistook this for initial sweep. Okay. I mistook this first one for initial sweep. I thought this was the retest. Obviously, it really wanted to sweep the actual Asia lows there. So, yeah. It might actually head all the way back down to the actual internal protected low here, not this Asia low, which is relatively weak. But yeah, we'll see what happens here, chat. It's actually shooting down heaps. Maybe this might be coming off the back of all the FOMO and all the FUD from the American news. So we'll see how this plays out a little bit more. I won't trade. I'll lock myself out. One loss, not a problem. Pretty much just gave back what we made yesterday. Should have maybe reduced size, but oh well. We still got about, you know, 2% left on the account to trade. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens here. I'll just keep an eye on this anyways. So this is the, okay, this is the 15 minutes. And it has just been broken. Okay, so that's a break. There we go. They might have jumped into this on a bit too early. I would have realistic game for something like that. I wonder if it just reverses here, chat. Probably, right? Oh my luck. This would have probably been the more correct entry. After it comes down, sweeps a little bit, has a bit of a deeper correction, and then that's the move up. Have entered off something like that. Yeah, I'm gonna watch this for a bit. 1 second, chat. Sorry, chat. It looks like it looks like I did take the wrong entry. Okay, so this is the initial sweep. Let's see if it makes a deeper sweep. Who knows? So definitely jumped in too early, which is fine. I wonder if this is worth me taking a long here now. Wonder. What are shorts? Man. I definitely increased my risk. Wow. If we look at the massive sweep, look at the wick there. 3 minutes left. I think I might actually have to long here, chat. The setup has presented itself. It's already sort of moving. I don't know. I sort of be breaking my rules here. I don't know, chat. Should I be doing this? Oh, that's one hit. Why this one get locked up? How did one hit the personal loss? Personal daily loss. It didn't even hit it. That's weird. Oh, this might have been the long. Hard call. Even the 1 minute, there's a massive wick. Oh, 1 minute. I don't know, chat. Is this FOMO? Wow. So I long left the wrong protected structure, chat. Just so I'm clear, yeah. I longed off this internal, whereas I should have longed off this 15-minute internal. Should have longed off this 15-minute internal, not the 3-minute internal. Man. Alright, well, look. Yeah, I shouldn't really try trade off this anymore. I'm probably not in the right headspace. To be honest, after an oversized loss here, got the wrong entry. You know, 15-minute. Yeah. Internal break there. It's unfortunate. Let's see what the MES is saying. That's probably the best match. NASDAQ is a lot more bearish than the S&P. NASDAQ is, as you can see, that's a lot more, comes down a lot more lower. I don't know if the bulls can hold this though, to be honest. The bulls look like they're struggling. Let's see if there's a deeper sweep. Look, I'll only get in if it's a AAA plus setup, like 1 trade a day, PJ trades, you feel me? It's super A plus, I don't know. If it taps into this sort of area here, I might have to, I don't know. The long does look a lot more like my correct play. It's 15-minute pro trend continuation, internal structure. So it's 15-minute internal pro trend continuation. If it was the external, then it would be a long from here. Okay. Now that's internal. We could be looking for longs in the middle here. Look. Don't know if I can not take this trade. If it presents itself, like that one was this first trade, this first loss, definitely a bit too early. Let's open up the chart execution so I'll make sure I get the right entry time. Okay, here we go. I entered off this one here. Lost there. So where was the entry? Oh, look, it's shooting off now. But anyways, entry was, the initial one was 834.75. 834.75 there. And then where did I get stopped out? 803 on the dot. So that was the trade. I'm gonna save that. Wow. Devastating loss, chat. I lost because I took the wrong demand point of interest entry. I took this one here where it should have been this one here. And the reason why I selected this part of the demand point of entry is this is the bottom, the last black candle or the last downward candle before the reverse up. But I'm stopping it here because there was, as you can see by this wick, a bit of mitigation. It had been swept. All this liquidity has been swept. So the most valid area of orders that hasn't been swept, in my opinion, was around here. So that was why I drew this up. As you can see, tapped into it very nicely, and it's on the way up now. Well, you hate to see it, chat. You hate to see it, but man, it's a lesson. I probably shouldn't trade anymore, especially after I missed this correct entry. Man, would be up decently. I was trying to be patient with this one, waiting for confirmation, but yeah, I just took one downwards. Scaled in a few too many times. It might give me another entry to another one more chance to get in, maybe. Or it could just keep shooting down, to be honest. Because we are hitting this sort of late. Look at the 4 hour, yeah. Hasn't made a lower low. If it ever does come down here, I might take the long. I'll do a limit buy here. On 3 accounts, I guess the other two, one I manually locked out, the other one had a strange lockout. Yeah, that one was a weird lockout there. But yeah, look, I definitely need to start reducing my risk again back to maybe 350, banking 700. Yeah, 750. Okay. Quite devastated actually about the first trade, but let me just reset. Let me mentally reset. Breaths. Breaths. That's okay. Alright, chat. Look, I've taken the L today mentally. Horrible L, to be honest. I didn't really wait for a strong. I mean, it was okay, very mid. Like taking a continuation off of a Asia low when there is a internal protected low with a proper demand here, as you can see. Even if I just done a risk entry right here, I would probably be up, you know, probably something like that. Cover the stop loss by about 8. So I was at 13, 14. So I'll go 22. Yeah, I'd be running two risk to reward right now, realistically speaking. Would have had that 2 right there. So it's a shame. Yeah, I don't think I can get back in here. It's probably not good. Yeah, it's definitely not good to take more than 1 trade a day. I'm not gonna do it. So I'm locking myself out. That's it. Taking the L and moving on, chat. Unfortunate. Maybe jump the gun. Other things, you know, external things happening that I guess affected my trading. So yeah, I will come back tomorrow. We'll revisit this again. Definitely journaling this one. Could have been a really good win here. Yeah, I guess if there is an Asia low, I mean, if there's a protected structure, if there's protected structure nearby Asia or London lows, highs, whatever, that might be a better draw on liquidity or, you know, demand or point of interest to take the continuations off. So that's something definitely to note. That's me for today, chat. You know, 1 trade, I'm sticking with it, lock myself